Let's learn about abstract drama and mime. Mime is separated into two different types, your abstract mime and literal mime. Abstract mime does not usually feature a main character or plot. Instead, it focuses on provoking thought on a particular subject by expressing feelings and emotions. Literal mime tells a story with a plot and characters. Modern mime incorporates both in performances as they experiment and push boundaries of this art form. Mime is all about sending a message without using our voice. How can we do that? Let's have a game. Let's do some abstract drama as we play the game Energy Ball. Let's form a large circle and have all of the players, that's you guys, hold your hands up, palms facing each other. Next, let's imagine that we're holding a huge ball of energy. Feel the energy pulsating and radiating the light in front of you and beside you. Can you make it larger and smaller? Let's continue practicing this. All right, now everyone will drop their hands and choose one person to create an energy ball with and toss it to them and toss it across the circle. You can make it move quickly or very slowly. It can be large or tiny. The players receiving the energy ball can transform the ball and toss it to the other player. Let's take this further. We're going to continue our energy ball game, but now we are allowed to move about the room, throwing our energy ball to each other. There will be one person that we need to look at who will stop and freeze. Then everybody else will have to stop and freeze. This game is to remind you that on stage can be dependent on what other actors do. It's not all about memorizing your part and saying lines on cue. It can involve some improvisation. Let's try portray a message without using our voice. Can you line up according to your height? Tallest on this end and shortest on this? What about lining up according to the numbers of brothers or sisters do you have? Is that more difficult or more easier? How about lining up according to your birthday? How do we portray this sort of message? What we just watched was a mime by Carlos Martinez. He was illustrating something without a voice. What do you guys reckon it was? That's right, water. What did Carlos Martinez use to illustrate to the audience he was talking about changes in the water state? He's using facial expression, the music, His body moved differently, didn't it? The hands, they were very fluid movements when he was being liquid water, and then his hands got all rigid, and that meant it was turning to ice. He pretended to grab a lighter and light underneath the ice. Then it went back to fluid, and then his hand moved up higher and higher till it turned into a gas. These are some of the things that he uses to demonstrate and illustrate to audiences without using his voice that he's talking about water, and in particularly the changes in state. Let's experiment with our facial expressions and body movements to reproduce Carlos Martinez's water mime. Then let's create our own mime about water.